Okay. I'm back. I'm better now. Okay. What we're reading is RP Moaning. A great... It's not even an RP channel. A great channel. It's a good, wholesome, family-friendly channel. And I implore you to go follow this guy. Okay. So... if you don't reply to my posts and make no effort to have your character interact with mine, then why do you act so surprised when I choose to unfollow you? It's true. That's definitely true. Unless you're a multi-ship account, why would you deliberately be trolling for new partners? Go have a Powerade and kill that thirst off. Well, actually, the person who wrote this is a fuckwad. Why does partner always mean relationship partner? Good thing the Avengers / Justice League only have one partner each. No need for teamwork or working on stories other than relationships. I hate it when an RP verse becomes all about shipping. Shipping, huh? I guess that's my issue. It's the character. This character is based on an old anime. Oh, her. Is based on an old anime with dark themes and mecha stomping on kids and body morphing. I suppose I'm out. It's like that's the only priority for most now. I don't mind shipping, but some people make it their only priority, even if it means messing with characters they RP as. Messing with the characters they RP as. That is so true. That is so unadulteratedly true. When it comes to RP. Yeah, it's the same in the Why Go universe ever since now about a year or more, sadly. I know, right? Bye, Undertale. I don't get why people RP rape. It's completely disgusting. If you have a background of your character getting raped or something, but don't physically use it as a kink or something, rape isn't funny to lie about. And somebody who may RP might have gotten raped. It isn't a good thing to see someone RP about. It's a sensitive topic, and it should stay like that. End of it. Okay. I agree with that some. I really do. And I agree with this person right here. People should RP as they please. Just not people like Pedo Joker. Neither is kink shaming. How dare people RP a realistic scenario? Attention, everyone! Writing real and impossible situations is now banned. Sarcasm. Why do people RP violence in general, or watch superhero movies? Where there is constant murder? It's disgusting and glamorized hurting people. Sounds interesting. That's what DMs are for, folks. If you have a fetish, hit it up there and keep the mouth shut. Because whenever you put anything on the TL, you'll get jumped over it. If your character is short, people will call those who you talk to pedophiles. So yeah, that's a thing. Well, yeah. People with rape kinks don't support rape. They have a fictional, consensual sex and roleplay fake people grow up. If I met a rapist in person, I'd kill them. But I'd also love a good I also love a good rape fantasy. See, that's the thing. Is that these people don't believe. Okay. I'm sick of no one wanting to RP because they have a problem with the writer. Last time I checked, the writer isn't the SL. So take a chance at RP with the characters. That's what RP is really about. Stop worrying about who's behind it and concentrate on how they RP. Some of you writers are crazy as fuck and keep taking IC shit OC. That's why. If a writer behind the account has an infamous streak of stalking and hurting people, chances are I ain't gonna RP with them. Yeah. Yeah, just him. I hear this is so hard. Once I got a bad reputation because I refused to ship with someone, and they were a popular account, and the entire RP fandom tears down on me to this very day. Some join less with it. It's ridiculous. I hope everything is better for you. How writers get along affects how the roleplay goes. Exactly. One person has thrown this out the window for me. I can understand to disagree with someone on my main account who attacked me via DM. I don't know who they were, but I knew after that it wasn't someone I could stomach being around despite them having an interesting OC. They brought on too much anxiety, and after that, and for my other P partners who got dragged into it by that person. Sometimes they are writers that are not going to get along and cannot continue to write with, depending on the situation. The writers in the SL, all the characters who break the fourth wall say yes they are, but no, seriously. Welcome to the issue 3. Issue 3, cross/metagaming, okay? RP Commandment 8. It does not matter the writer's gender, ideals, political standpoints. Change is nothing about the RP with that character. Yeah, law of the land. If you cannot keep your personal ideals out of a character, please it in some way. Yeah. RP Commandment 10. In character does not equal in real life. Yeah, that's true. I do love how folks will forget that not all actors get along, but this is the Care Bears nowadays. Can't RP historical figures because triggering. Heaven forbid someone gets a rumor about them, and the Me Too movement of roleplay has been confirmed. In fact, here's a list. 1. Vid 1. Videos actors falling on the actors who cannot stand each other. Fans versus actors. For reference for some later. Breakdown. Here's the first, second part, third part, and da-da-da-da-da. How is Nicki Minaj offensive? So yes, actors and our peers are our peers. Professionalism. Get mad if you want. I've proven a point beyond the shadow of a doubt. Thank you. Good night. Oh, her. I talk to her regularly, actually. Yeah, I don't want to sit down and plot with an asshole. Well, then you're a pussy. I'm joking. I understand what you mean. Sometimes people want to avoid a specific writer. I've had someone who stalked me and another person who spread lies about me, trying to get people to hate me. You're allowed to choose who you want to RP with. Well, actually, Okay. Just because I like to retweet some NSFU does not give you the permission to barge into my DM and immediately start groping my character. I am not opposed to random starters and DMs, or really at all for that matter. I'm quite fine with it, and open to smart RPs, if my mood is right. If you want to send a random starter or message me with DMs regarding starting an SL, that's 100% okay. What's not okay is you starting off with your character, hands immediately under my character shirt, first for commotion. Both me and my character are classier than that. Has to be. You know what? Okay. No, hello, no, nothing. Those guys deserve the black button. Yeah, that's true. That is definitely, honest to godly true. And I'm gonna play the devil's advocate here for a second. Dead fandom, where most of the accounts, if not all of the accounts, are run by the same person. That's true. Okay, what I'm going to say here about that is that, okay, on one of my other accounts, on one of my furry accounts, I have guys, girls, and all that coming in for the without even talking to me, asking me for stuff. Okay, I guess it's wrong if a man does it, but if a woman or another man does it to another man, oh god, it's okay, but whatever. Like, if I were that, if it weren't them, there would be no fandom. This is right there. It's hard to even bring light to fandoms if no one does anything with it. Someone's gotta. So what? They're having fun and exploring their muse for character. That's what's important. It shouldn't matter who's behind the account. Yep, that's me! Violent coughing. They're probably hoping others would join the fandom with them. P.S. There's nothing wrong with multiple of the same character, the same fandom. There used to be a whole gaggle of me. Can you seriously not act like a straight up nervous wreck every time you respond to something like, I can understand if that's how your character is, but I highly doubt every account I see has a character like that. It's just getting old quick. Exactly, come on. Really is fucking obnoxious. People are becoming lazy with RPing, and it has turned into people posting sprite starters, no gifs, no, not gifs, with literally no words, just damn sprite and nothing else. That makes me sad. RP used to be about writing. Thank goodness there are still some of us who have the mindset to actually enjoy writing and not just posting pictures. This guy's serious. I think, don't shoot me on this. The sprites gifts are fine, great for reactions to something. Gifts and such starters are fine to a point, but if you remove the scene itself, it's odd. You are giving them a background to describe. If so, then why don't they just make the starter just having a picture up there with no background in particular, but it would explain some of the replies, why some of the replies do not appear. I don't know why. Don't know where they are. I don't know why they're looking like that. Yeah. Wait, I'm lost. What's a sprite starter again? Read this 804 times and still. I have a feeling it's a jab at characters in individual novels that have sprites. Example, Dragonopia Doki Doki Literature Club. Kind of like, yeah, the Doki Doki Literature Club. I know a lot of those people. I'm hugely unfamiliar with those verses. So I'm just going to nod and agree. And thank you for helping me out. I just wanted to help out. Thank you. Pretty nice. I have no clue what a sprite starter is. Can a sprite a fairy thing? Explain! Explain! This is a sprite. Oh, yeah, those things. So it's just a photo of a character. Basically, there are different poses for some characters. Jesus, that's a whole new level of lazy. If the parties involved are fine with it, then it's not your place to whine. Nobody's forcing you to join. Fucking exactly. Fucking exactly. No one's fucking forcing your lazy ass to fucking join. So, fuck you! Today, someone told me that I was playing my character wrong because no grown adult with anxiety issues can speak like that. Newsflash, I am a grown adult with anxiety issues. Exactly. Oh boy, not what I want to see today. Whoever said this to OP has no idea what anxiety is like. Anxiety comes in many forms. No age group, sadly. God, I relate. Woo! Pisses me off that my female accounts are in the 1K follower range, and that my male account is sitting at 250. Okay, this has been a problem. 1 to 2 years ago, it was all the way around. Female accounts struggled. Male accounts got all the attention. I don't know why it can't be balanced and talked with both female. We need Twitter Thanos spot, like, right? Thanos did nothing. Equality is the best. I've had accounts that got a lot of followers and that got very, very few. Both have been equally fun. Just find someone friendly, some friendly people and write. Follow accounts. Following accounts doesn't mean in the long run once the account gets going. I have fun with an account that has 3 people, that follows 3 people and has 4 followers. Yes, quality interactions are important. Exactly. You know what? I think I'm going to follow her. My male account has a good 4.5k, and my female has a good 500. One of my other accounts has like 2 of my male accounts have over 1,000, or actually my one account's almost at 1,500. Both are male, actually. I have 3 or 4 accounts that have 1,000 followers. Maybe change what you're doing. I know it's not that hard to get followers, even as a male account. It's harder than female accounts, but if people aren't following you, then there has to be something wrong. Whether it's how the account is presented or what you're doing with the account. Yeah, that's true. Um, Raise your hand if, due to you not having any muse for the character, you end up hurting other people's muse for other characters who they are close with, and you feel bad about it. I know I was on the receiving end and giving end of this. I feel bad when I hurt someone's muse for a character because my muse for someone is non-existent. Yeah. I think this moan is trying to say, did you kill someone's muse for an account because you don't have muse of your own? Which I was on both ends of the spectrum here. Unfortunately, so I know this too well. I am the only one here that's a little confused, just a tiny bit. Ask for DMs. Fuck you. And some prefer to keep their TLs in character. If you're approached in a respectful way in DMs, I don't see what the problem is. Are you that controlling that you can't acknowledge a polite hello? Doesn't apply for everyone. Some have open DMs, some have select few, some for basically everyone. Saying ask DMs if you don't want them, write it on your bio or deactivate the settings for DMs for everyone. Once I got a response, get out, no hello, no please, no anything. She had the same ask DMs attitude. Nope, I don't think I will. Require an audition. Rather not talk with them at all. Exactly. That's exactly right. In my mind, ask DM should just be a taboo in here. Wondering how many of you have fallen in love with your roleplay partners right now. Not talking about disturbing their not about just disrupting their private lives, just secretly having a crush on them. Ooh, I know several people who have. I fell in love with my RP partner 6 months ago. We have a fantastic relationship. We love each other very much. Cute. Fuck you. I did. That was 2 years ago, and we are now together, so I'd say it's fairly common. Love can be found in the strangest places. I dated 3 of my partners. The last one still going strong. We live together, and now we adopted a cat. Sometimes we just have to take a chance because it might be the best thing that ever happened. I'm happy it's working out for you. Congrats. But words of one young, it does not always come out sunshine and rainbows. That's true. People who boast about their characters being awesome that our peers copy them. They've done it drone on and on how tiresome it is to have others supposedly copycat, and then they turn around and do the exact same thing they were whining about. Yeah, I see your patterns. It's kind of pathetic, but have fun with it. I'm just gladly you're not having my problem anymore. Ooh. When creating an OC for any fandom, they should never end up stronger or better than the established strongest, best existing character in the universe. Give them limitations on what they can do, do/achieve. Give them weaknesses and character flaws. Make them feel relatable, not some overpowered fantasy. See, the thing is I make my own characters. I am fandomless and I'm a multiverse role player, so I don't have that problem, and I never will have that problem, because fuck all of you guys who complain about my roleplay or have a basis established by character and being OP too many similarities. Others who wonder who gave them the idea. Sounds like a moaner is a big fish in a little pond. Nothing wrong with a little competition. It's better seeing someone come into power than being OP right from the start. Well, no shit. It's yeah. or like the 1,000, and I mean this 1,000 Goku relatives, 1,000 sane Goku relatives that there are that all either have equal power or are more powerful than Goku, and it's like, so stupid. Just fucking delete your character. Just fucking don't fucking delete your character. Fucking just stop. Okay? Just stop. Not everybody's gonna be able to do Ultra Instinct. The one thing I hate about Twitter is that there's no indicator of whatsoever a user is online, busy or offline. This makes it a hassle to continue a session as the other person might be asleep while I'm awake and vice versa. And also, everybody has their limits, so I might forget where we left off. Communication, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing wrong with asking about time zones with your writing partners. So both of you know why it may take longer to reply. Exactly. I typically do ask people with what time zone they're in, so we know what to expect. And one must communicate if they've been active lately in a roleplay with someone when I get offline or in the evening. I always shoot them a message, tell them I'm going. Though I agree with this point, but if they're gonna reply, they're gonna reply. Shred and put temp moments, like whatever, then read before replying. Okay? Don't start claiming about other people ignoring you when you don't even reply to the role players and choose to ignore them. Well, I'm guilty of that. No. See again, misunderstanding. There are people ignoring them. The people they want to speak to. It has nothing to do with anyone else. They want to talk to who are not talking to them. I'm being ignored pops up. Okay? I'm not a very good writer as writing serious stuff. I can do it, but eventually I do get bored and find it boring drag. Then it becomes an awfully uninspired. To me, I like drawing a great painting. However, when I do lewd, which some frown upon, it's bizarre and crazy scenarios that seem like shitposting. I excel at it and enjoy it. I have so much fun letting my imagination go wild and have my character take down Godzilla and dunk him into an oversized trash can. I want to be able to do this in MVRP stories and solos. I aspire to become popular, but I feel like I only get rejected for RPs due to somehow nonsensical whack my style tends to be. It's hard to be involved with solos when everything you do is OTT. Same, to be honest. You do forget yourself. Yeah, see, what you have to do. Yeah, I don't understand people who get irritated by, quote, tweet RPs, but then proceed to subtweet their RPs. I typically quote a tweet once in regarding coming up into into a situation, multiple times seeing counterproductive, but that's just me. That's that's what replying and threading is for. Oh, Sissy, yeah, once once or twice, it can be a very effective device on piquing someone's interest in an RP, and maybe growing others to follow the person you're riding with. But more than that, it can be counterproductive and annoying, feel cluttered, and that gets unfollowed. I'm really getting annoyed about this now. How many times does it need to be said before the penny drops and that's what a person does in their account? It's up to them and nothing you can do and nothing to do with anyone else. If you disagree with content, fine, just unfollow, ignore, and turn away. Look away and stop making it your mission to make life a bloody misery for those people who just are doing the thing, are just doing their thing, and please, before anyone thinks of jumping in with pedo-Nazi racist extreme example arguments as a justified moral for politics over people, you know what? Jog on. Just because that's not what this RP moan is about. You damn well know it. True. I'm already annoyed. I really don't care how others do their accounts, so why judge me? Yeah, that's true. I don't get why Ruby accounts hate ship of Juwan and Yang so much. I mean, if you don't like them, fine, but no need to be rude and straight up mean over it. That verse is saddening. Ship wars. It's like the Bat Cat thing. There are people who will fight for and against it. People have their ship preferences, and if you go against them, they get mad. It's the internet. What we do, we do. RP my way or else. Exactly. Moan, don't ignore people or oversee someone based on how many people they follow or how many people follow him or her. The person, for example, with 100 followers can be more detailed than they are peeing with someone with 1,000 followers. You can never know unless you check the person out rather than looking at the digits. True. I prefer seeking out interactions with people with low numbers of followers because they have a lot with a lot of interaction. I've seen 5K people who post like popular sneezes, 21 likes, 200 retweets, and 150 replies to variations of our UK and /you. Oh no shit. It's like the more they get, the less they interact with others. Perhaps not, but you don't have the huge tracts of the land or hundreds of those thirsty people hanging their hopes of getting laid or even e-laid on everything they do. Jeff the Killer, the name makes a lot of people cringe. Only those who role-played with me know who I am. Yes, RP should be for everybody, which is why we should be allowed to RP with anyone we want, not told to alter them or not play them just because they make someone a little whiny or uncomfortable. If these accounts make them uncomfortable, don't follow them. Don't interact with them. Simple as that. We shouldn't be limited in what RP we do, or just for the sake of some small group. True. Communication is key. It's not the type of not the type of writer to hassle people for replies. If we do a plot SLRP and you say you're sending the starter, I'm holding it to you. But I don't expect you, if it makes sense, I don't expect you to, if that makes sense. Having expectations for others who only end in disappointment. However, it feels like if you're unable to follow through when you should say something, in my opinion, the innovative to inform it, whatever that word is, to inform of when replies to starters should be sent. Being sent should be an automatic thing. I refuse to constantly message someone and say, hey, are you going to send that starter reply? /reply, because one, that gets annoying real fast. Two, it's impatient. And three, the person could be busy and they might have forgotten and they might lack the muse, the RP, etc. But again, it all goes back to communication. Exactly. Wait, that thing has not on. Okay, I have a pet peeve when I follow someone and I have a pet peeve when I follow someone. I've been trying to get them to follow me back and earn a follow. But as soon as I go offline, they go offline to do something. They unfollowed soon after I woke up from sleeping. LOL, why did you follow me to begin with if you're gonna unfollow me soon after? What the fuck is wrong with following me? Like, some people made the lame excuse of why they unfollowed me. Like, you're too OOC, or you're not detailed enough, or you make me uncomfortable. I don't like your writing. Don't be a lying ass sissy. Actually, tell me the truth instead of giving me a lame excuse. People make up lame ass excuses of why they unfollow you. Like, you're too OC to do it. Okay. I know I shouldn't make a big deal out of this, but it actually messes with my feelings and hurts me too. When people take advantage of others, it's unfair. It makes me feel like I'm not good enough to write for you. It's true. Ha ha ha, guess what? Your feelings don't matter to everyone. Welcome to the world, little one. I'd unfollow you for this type of bullshit too. There you go. There's the truth. Grow the fuck up. I am so tempted to answer that. Dylan Foxworth? Yeah, you are kind of a cunt. I'm surprised you even have 220 followers. Jesus. This is why I never follow first. Because if someone you follow simply unfollows unfollows back because they don't follow people who aren't following me. Yeah, it's weird. When you specifically say you don't, because you've had, when you specifically say you don't do fight or peace because you're bad at it, you don't want to ruin the vibe, but people don't. Uh, but people keep dragging you into it, and you're just, no, stop. I'm trying to spare you from my bad writing. Fake accounts. It's sad. The sad little people who make an account and pretend it's not theirs. Bad enough, but with writing with RP accounts too. We know it's you attacking yourself. The writing is the same, and the at is similar to. It's bloody obvious. It's pathetic. Yeah. It's wrong to take advantage of somebody and manipulate them into having your character be in your relationship with yours. Don't do it. Well, no shit. Facts. Well, no shit. No fucking shit. Just because you change your at doesn't mean you can change the way you are. The Final Fantasy verse is doomed once again. I don't understand why someone admins for accounts can't keep the RP legs closed. This is there is more to chase. There's more to chasing character and wanting ships, you big harlot. You know what, dude? Fuck off. If Loot RP seriously bothers you, why don't you just block them or, I don't know, ignore them? Yeah, exactly. I am all for people playing characters and joining fandoms they don't know about, but please, please, research the universe and character. It's so frustrating when you write with someone who has no idea about the universe they're playing, and makes up things which have canonically never been a part of the universe or plot lines for no reason. If you can't play a video game, YouTube it. Check the game wiki, read on the lore. It's so damn frustrating just because then when people correct you, you get huffy and moody about it. I get that it can be embarrassing, but come on. Also, don't make your character so deliberate. Don't make your character, who is deliberately meant to be regular, an average person, into a mega, over-the-top scientist who knows everything even better than the canon scientists. Yeah, RP how you want, bro. That's how I see it. There's this person in my fandom who I can't stand. Her account is literally a mess, filled with out-of-character tweets. She constantly complaining about her favorite character, including the person she's RPing, with that they don't get screen time on the show. She tweets like, this person turns me on. Who the fuck wants to know that? It's unoriginal too. Fuck off! She immediately a friend of mine came up with an idea for RP podcast. She immediately stole it from her and launched her own one. She copied my username and then she started portraying the same person I did. It's frustrating. Recently, she's been prompting her character as a lesbian. How am I supposed to buy that when she's dated guys in the past? She's once again trying to seek attention in the name of Pride Month. It's because people like you is why nobody likes roleplay anymore. I shall be right back. Oh my god. This rant should come with a name, because it sounds like a horrible person behind RP. Block and move on. Why follow someone you don't like? Actually. When you come and go so much from an account, it's always a fight. Every time you come back, when you come and go from an RP so much that from an account so much that every time you come back, you have to almost you have to be almost desperate for RPs. At least I am. Yeah. I've never been one to tell anyone what to do on their account, but do you have to put at the end of every sentence? Shut the fuck up. I use it only to continue to the next tweet. I used to add plus at the end of each tweet to continue the rest of it before Twitter option to continuously was available. I have an OC that uses that because she's flirty. Ask people to do lewd before because it's not being nice. Okay, yeah, that's true. Roleplay is for everyone, and seeing our peers get turned off because someone is lewd or full of innuendos or roleplay a dark character is saddening. I do believe that we shouldn't be roleplaying lewd accounts or dark accounts since all they do is make people uncomfortable. Sex is an uncomfortable subject. If you're a little bitch, maybe, is an uncomfortable subject, even if it's in a character in a verse or a character you're in. Same with dark subjects. This is why you shouldn't roleplay as a serial killer, rapist, or rape victims, or bigots because they'll just shun people away. I don't give a shit. Modify the canon character to fit in Twitter so people will be comfortable. Some people would be uncomfortable seeing characters like Panties on Repeat act all lewd as she in her home series on her home series in Twitter, or sees characters like Frieza, Sephiroth, or Doom Guy, or M. Bison, Juria, or Junko slaughter people or break people mentally. This is why people need to alter these characters to fit the modern Twitter RP, so people will be uncomfortable. Okay, why are people in roleplay such pussies? What the fuck? Or maybe people here need to stop being pussies. Exactly. Professor Umbridge sent this moan. You're right, OP. Roleplay is for everyone. That includes people who want to play some things that might make you uncomfortable. If an idea of a villain being a villain bothers you, maybe don't read their accounts or tweets. Don't. Who's behind this moan? Who's behind this moan? Pacifist. Joke. I'm a pacifist. But for real, shut up. People can RP whatever they want. If you want to impale someone in an RP, if I want to impale someone in an RP, I can do that. If I want to RP my fetishes, I can do that. If I want to RP not real life, stop. This is RP not real life. Stop controlling it. Anyone can RP whenever or whoever they want. Stop trying to force into PG-38. This is the internet, not fucking Play School or Blue's Clues. RP is more fun and dramatic than in the 18-month environment. Shh. Nobody's going to change their account and character just so you don't get offended. Oh my god, if you're offended by a harmless fictional literature, You should leave. RP is for the free. Free for fun and for hobbies. Not ABC channel. Preach it, brother, preach it. That's funny. Roleplay is roleplay. It's make-believe. If someone makes you uncomfortable, block or mute. These people enjoy roleplay, playing dark things or mature things. They're more exciting and create better SLs usually. Who made you RP God? Who made you RP God? That's true. What you're saying is demanding people for storytelling that happens to be dark, or people who do lewd, and you're ruining canon of characters. Like, imagine Do Guy or Junko, two examples you brought up as goody two shoes. That's not how it works.
Boy, if you don't. Boy, if you don't. Boy, if you don't.
Boy, if you don't. This is the dumbest bullshit I've read. Don't go telling people how to RP. People should read the bio and decide whether or not to follow, because most of the time will add 18 plus or lewd content to their pin. Can you imagine Jason Voorhees as a fucking Care Bear? Oh my! Voorhees the Killer Care Bear. Now there's a fucking $1 million idea. Voorhees the Killer Care Bear. Oh, my views are tanking.
The screen that leads him to instant death. Banana Gamer said.
Boy, if you don't.
Excuse me, but are you for real, Moaner? As an RPer of dark-themed characters, I couldn't stop myself from rolling my eyes so hard that I got an extreme headache that lasted a few moments. Don't tell me what to do with my character, especially if they're dark, evil persona as character. If you are uncomfortable with interacting with my characters, they can simply soft block or not follow me at all. Don't in one sentence say RP is for everyone, and then in the same one say that you feel like there shouldn't be lewd or dark accounts. Well, newsflash, some of these characters people play created, have a dark past. Dark themes to them are exciting. As for the lewd accounts, yes, they make most people uncomfortable, but that doesn't mean that they have a right to RP. They don't have a right to RP either. At the end of the day, it's called respect. If you don't like lewd, don't follow lewd account. If you don't like dark themes, don't follow dark people with dark themes. Simple as that. We have a mute and block button for a reason here. Wow. Who are you to tell people how to RP? I like to usually assume this moan is meant to be sarcastic. However, if you don't like that kind of content, don't follow follow accounts that have an age or trigger warning, or on the pin or bio. Those warnings are there for a reason. Seriously? Okay. It can be triggering for some if everything has what was all sunshine, happy, and rainbows for a mature audience. It's boring. It gets boring real fucking quick. I added fucking. It gets boring real fucking quick. Dark themes such as murdering makes a story more interesting and realistic. Moving the platformer without that story loses purpose, flow of development. It can make everything constantly happy and sunshine and rainbows all the time. Plus, if you did that, according to the experience of the character, can feel very incomplete. Okay. I understand. Okay. Okay. So we limit others' creativity side. Creative side. Fuck. I understand dark themes are not everyone's cup of tea. Depending on the characters, though, say Negan from The Walking Dead, the RPer who plays him, at least I hope none do this, are not going to make him all sweet and friendly. He is brutal to the core, period. Same for the others. OP has listed, I mean, can you imagine Frieza, who's basically a fictional racist, saying, "Hey Goku, what's up?" Not to mention to the end, though. Mostly putting a warning on bios. Read them first, nigga! And all I have to say to that is, like, boy, if you... all I have to say is, boy! This one really hits the level of controversy, doesn't it? By the way, this is a loot account. And my other is basically a dark account. But this is not why I disagree with this one. It's just one big let's limit ourselves thing. Hello. That's not why I disagree with this one. It's just one big let's limit ourselves thing. But my other account is what I meant to put. Fuck. I don't know how you all are falling for this. OP is obviously fucking with you. The character is dark, but I modify her on certain occasions. Actually, I might be interested to review with that one later. I'll shoot her a starter later. But I have modified her on certain occasions. She is a vampire. So there's darkness in her character, though I wouldn't see that wouldn't see that modern Twitter or anything. But clean, I have a loot account that just shakes my head and go, you try hard. Okay. I don't like lewd, dark, or don't like lewd or dark trailing. That's kind of what the mute and unfollow buttons are for. How about you hop off your high horse and let people RP the way they want to RP? They give you what gives you the right to tell people that they can't roleplay anyway. I've said this hundreds of times. If someone doesn't like what someone else is doing, there's a button called the block and unfollow button, so they won't have anything You won't have to see any tweets from that person. People can run their accounts the way they want. It's not up to anyone otherwise. I guess I should make Junko a goody two-shoes little girl, because everything has to be rainbows and sunshine. Okay, the nigga who wrote this needs to shut the fuck up. For the sake of everything holy, do not modify your character. I cannot imagine Junko, of all the people, catering to some snowflake. Imagine Frieza apologizing for being offensive. Hey Moaner, newsflash, it's a free-for-all. Anyone can play anything they want around here. So do not, and I repeat, do not force your kiddie-friendly ideals on everyone. And honestly, kids under 16 shouldn't be RPing anyhow, considering how most themes here are 18+. By modifying, I suppose they mean making alternative versions. What sort of books, movies, TV does a Moaner read or watch then? Good intentional horror together. There are some subjects that are almost impossible impossible to portray respectfully and should be avoided such as graphic description of suicide and rape. But getting on people for not RPing like Sesame Street is ridiculous, and you have to take a small amount of responsibility yourself, your own boundaries by avoiding accounts, and will have darker loot theme. Although you're not at fault. There's no warning. Oh man. Then don't RP with them. I don't think you understand that RP isn't always safe space. You can follow who you want. Avoid people you don't like. If you're playing a serial killer it wouldn't make sense to completely change them to make you more comfortable. This is Hannibal Lecter approved. Funny. Only. Don't forget the RPers that tell you that they hit and shot your muse and made them bleed without having a chance to control your muse's action, or instantly kill you. It takes the fun out of it. I hate opponents who dodge my attacks. See any of our fights. Aww. I dodge some of them, but usually try to make sure my OCC gets hit also, especially since she's human, fighting more powerful races like Samus. It would make sense that she's not nearly as strong as they are. This is why I don't do RP fights anymore. Yeah, whatever, pussies. That's just how I feel. Is like, I don't appreciate it when people make my RP partners feel guilty for stealing me away. What makes you think I'd want to ship with someone who does that anyway? Books be wild time, man. You can't steal people. There's like a billion peeps out there. Don't make someone who doesn't want to be your whole world SMH have some dignity, and maybe you'll get more RP RPS, or whatever you want. Just saying. Asses be jelly, yo. New. Okay. Um, keep that in mind, looter peers that have actual feelings. So don't think blocking them would be a great idea as long as they as long as they never. What the fuck? Keep that in mind. Looter peers have actual feelings, so don't think blocking them would be a great idea as long as they never harmed you or your character. That's true. I block whoever I want. I don't want to see porn or hentai shit on my TL. I don't want lewd or PS trying to get in my character's pants without any kind of chemistry. Fuck their feelings. Fuck their feelings. If they don't want their feelings hurt, then they need to stop hurting my eyes. I want to put that so bad, but I'm not going to. If you ask someone for a roleplay, then you should be the one who sends the starter. This still happens to me and it pisses me off. Oh, shut up, Snowflake. I have an RKP commitment about that, but I also have a I also have annotated that it should be down to having an idea instead of the person you are asking for the RP coming up with everything. It's a two-way street, and if it offends you, you think about the times you had others come up with everything you can. Just respond with no work on the SL. Okay. That what's with people who think that small characters equals bad to lewd? It doesn't mean underage characters, which is understandable. I mean, characters who are short but of legal age. I see people losing their shit of an adult character lewd. If an adult character lewds that and they're of age, but they're just a couple of inches taller than a kid. I know people that would be like saying to my aunt, who Tia Sandra, who is 4 foot, I think, even 4 foot, I think, like 10 or something, that she can't go have sexy time with her boyfriend because she's shorter than some kids. What the fuck? They're of age and they're just a couple inches taller than a kid. I know some people who claim it's just because I'd be protecting or normalizing behavior onto accident. There's such a thing as short adults in my community on this site. I see people lose their shit all the time because someone did a lewd with a 20 plus character adult OCC that's like 4 or 5 feet. What's up with that? I got flacked by someone in general because of my OC. Because of my OC, who's in her early 20s and only 4 feet tall, and someone thought that was pedophilia and whatnot. I still wonder if this mentality myself. Imagine thinking height is the same as age. Couldn't be me. These people are clearly never heard of dwarfism. That does not mean they judge adults on their condition in real life too. FC is 5 foot. Sarah is 5'1". In real life, stress is enough to deal with, but I'd rather have twice the in real life stress than have once of RP stress. Self-insert OC, self-insert OC, self-insert this, self, that. What are you fucking talking about? It's called Mary Sue or Gary Sue. What's up with learning RP terminology, for God's sake? Learn RP. The entire monism is based on incorrect understanding of RP terminology. You all like those fools who yell, "Speak English!" to anyone who speaks another language and can't use they correctly. LMAO, not self-insert are Mary Sue's or Gary Sue's. This isn't 2013. Why are they even upset about this? Hey, Anarm, come out. I just want to talk. Oh, that's funny. Um, Self-insert marriage, not the same thing. OP needs to learn RP terminology. For fuck's sake! Don't think you know what that means. Self-edit. Okay. We're gonna read what I just clicked on here. Okay. Brightness! Brightness is burning me eyes! Well, Mary Sue is too by hard, faster, fast standards. Certain traits may become surprisingly popular, and definitely that makes it a Sue. Da 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 da. Mary Sue. Mary Sue is a character who is so perfect that he or she wraps the world around them in the display. So, sell. Yeah, it's okay. I really don't want to be a bother, but if people haven't replied for a few days, I might like to tweet or send a quick message in DMs because I can get Muse takes a long time to get sometimes, but it's always cool to know if you haven't dropped an RP. That's true. It's called real life. It gets in the way sometimes, so you have to put on hold on RP. Well, no shit. When did so many salty RPers band together to form the Twitter police? I mean, it's just the past 2 days. I've seen mail accounts banished for not being interesting. I've seen people telling others not to RP. I've seen people saying others are cancerous or what's wrong with RP. What's really wrong with RP are these whiny, nosy entitleists who look at this like their life or it's their job. These people who can't seem to ever stay in their own lanes, who court and instigate drama despite their claims of how they aren't about that life, is because if they mind their own business and do their own thing and not worry so much about likes and getting attention, they just generally stop spreading so much toxicity. This would be infinitely better place for all who are actually RP and to have a good time. We come here to escape real life bullshit for a while. There's no reason we should have to deal with idiot-induced headaches when we want to relax. It's annoying when I tweet something like, anyone want to RP, feel free to DM me, or should I do this thing, what do you guys think? And people just like the tweet, this is what, yes, I should do the thing, or does this mean you want RP? Or does that mean you read my tweet? It means spreading your question or request. Twitter app these days show what people follow up like. Maybe they have someone on their followers list who sees your question via and can help you with the answer request. Liking the tweets isn't as bad as you make it. I am going to have to stop it here. And the next video will be next week on next Tuesday. So I will see you all guys next time. Bye!